it's Kensley with 1845 Barndominiums. Welcome to the very first episode of the 1845 Way on the Barndo channel. This is a brand new series we started where we're going to be going through different phases of the barndominium build process and telling you exactly what to look for and what to expect during these phases. This is going to be especially helpful for those of you managing your own builds or ordering a kit package from us. Today, we're going to be starting with our foundation slab or the base of your future barndo and showing you exactly what a proper slab should look like before the walls ever go up.
Our finishes are traditionally a broom finish or a slick finish. So our our living area is a slick finish. You can see really smooth here. We transition out to a broom finish, what you see on this porch here. So when it does rain, it naturally flows this way and it's a little bit more grip because it's not quite as smooth. We also slope from the bottom of our sheet ledge about 1.5 inches out, so when rain does fall, go out. So if you're doing your own slab itself, or if you have somebody doing it for you, make sure you have enough slope on your porches or your carport so when rain does hit it, it flows naturally out, not sitting flat like it is on your house. Walk the slab, feel for dips, humps, or spots. A straight edge can always help. The flatter the slab, the easier it is to go flooring, walls, whatever you have there too. So expansion joints is another thing you always want to do on a slab. This prohibits cracking to run through your slab. It actually puts a stop there too. So we actually, about a day or two after the pour, go in with a saw and saw cut all the way through on both sides, just to give the slab a little room to move. There's a couple of ways of doing the fastening to the slab. This here is an embedded or a anchor plate. You also have anchor bolts. You can do other types of embedded plates. You can do knock-in anchors, all sorts of stuff there too. We choose this here because it's easier to do on site. But in this particular case, weld anchor, it's attached here. That's where the column's going to weld to, right outside the 1.5 inch sheet ledge. One thing you want to check first are anchor bolts or embed plates. Is it straight? Are they the right height? Are they exact spot where the engineer or your designer put them? If they're not, your red iron isn't going to line up right. And trust me, that's not something you want to fix later. Next, you need to grab your tape measure. Measure the length, the width, and even the diagonal. This tells you if the slab is square. If it's out of square, let me tell you, you're gonna have some trouble later on. Putting your doors in, your steel frame, anything like that, steel does not lie, so make sure everything is square before you start putting your building up. You may wonder why this is recessed in the slab. So what we do, we like to do a zero intrusion shower if we can. So that actually is inset about 2.5 inches. Remove those forms, but we set our shower pan, our cultured marble, however we want to do that on this case. We actually have it recessed so the customer can actually walk into the shower without having a big lip. Take a look at all your plumbing and electrical. Are there stub outs in the right spots? Are they clear, not filled with concrete? You don't want to discover that your drain is 6 inches off once you're going up. And while you're at it, your floor plan calls for an inset like this right here or recessed shower. Make sure it's been formed and poured correctly. The recess should be deep enough to allow for a pan, tile, and slope to the drain. If it's missing the depth, you're looking at expensive cutting of concrete later. One thing we do at 1845 is when we have an overhead door, a garage door, a roll-up door, we actually put a slant or a slope towards the door itself. So when water hits the door right here, when it hits the ground, it'll naturally flow out. Provides a better seal, and if it sits flush, like a lot of people do, it enables water to intrude in the storage unit itself.
That wraps up the first episode of the 1845 Way on the Barndo channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you can stay up to date when we post again on the Barndo channel.